Page 46. He's a carpenter, ex-army, I sigh. You lived with him? Yes. Mom met husband number 3 when I was 15. I stayed with Ray. He frowns as he doesn't understand. You didn't want to live with your mom? He asks. This really is none of his business. Husband number 3 lived in Texas. My home was in Monasterio. And you know my mom was newly married. I stop. My mom never talks about husband number 3. Where is Gray going with this? This is none of his business. Two can play at this game. Tell me about your parents, I ask. He shrugs. My dad's a lawyer. My mum's a paediatrician. They live in Seattle. Oh, he had an affluent upbringing, and I wonder about a successful couple who adopted 3 kids, and one of them turns into a beautiful man who takes on the business world and conquers it single-handedly. What drove him to be that way? His folks must be proud. What did your siblings do? Elliot's in construction, and my little sister's in Paris studying cookery under some renowned French chef. His eyes clouded with irritation. He doesn't want to talk about his family or himself. I hear Paris is lovely, I murmur. Why doesn't he want to talk about his family? Is it because he's adopted? It's beautiful. Have you been? He asks, his irritation forgotten. I've never left mainland USA. So now we're back to the barbling. What's he hiding? Would you like to go? To Paris? I squeak. This has thrown me. Who wouldn't want to go to Paris? Of course, I concede. But it's England that I'd really like to visit. He cocks his head to one side, running his index finger across his lower lip. Oh my. I blink rapidly. Concentrate, Steele. It's home of Shakespeare, Austen, the Bronte sisters, Thomas Hardy. I'd like to see these places that inspired these people to write such wonderful books. All this talk of the literary greats reminds me that I should be studying. I glance at my watch. I'd better be going. I have to study. For your exams? Yes, they start Tuesday. Where's Miss Kavanagh's car? It's in the hotel parking lot. I'll walk you back. Thank you for the tea, Mr. Gray. He smiles his hard, I've got a whooping big secret smile. You're welcome, Anastasia. It's my pleasure. Come. He commands and holds his hand out to me. I take it, bemused, and follow him to the coffee shop. We stroll back to the hotel, and I'd like to say that it's comparatively silent. He at least looks like his usual calm, collective self. As for me, I'm desperately trying to gauge how our little coffee morning had gone. I feel as though I'd been interviewed for a job, but I'm not sure what for. Do you always wear jeans? He asks out the blue. Mostly. He nods. We're back at the intersection across the road from the hotel. My mind is reeling. What an odd question, and I'm aware that our time together is limited. This is it. This was it, and I've completely blown it. I know. Perhaps he has someone. Do you have a girlfriend? I blurt out. Holy crap, I've just said that out loud. His lips quick up in half a smile, and he peers down at me. No, Anastasia, I don't have a girlfriend thing, he says softly. Oh, what does that mean? He's not gay? Or maybe he is. He must have lied to me in the interview, and for a moment I think he's going to follow up with some explanation, some clue to his cryptic statement. But he doesn't. I have to go. I have to try to be reasonable for my thoughts. I have to get away from him. I walk forward and I trip, stumbling head-on into the road. Shit, Anna, Craig cries. He tugs the hand that is holding so hard that I fall back into him just as the cyclist whips past, narrowly missing me. Heading the wrong way up the wrong way street. It's all happened so fast. 1 minute I'm falling, the next I'm in his arms, and he's holding me tightly against his chest. I inhale his clean, wholesome scent. He smells of freshly laundered linen and some expensive body wash. It's intoxicating. I inhale deeply. Are you okay? He whispers. He has one arm around me, clasping me to him, while the fingers of his other hand softly trace my face, gently probing, examining me. His thumb brushes my lower lip, and his breathing hitches. He's staring into my eyes, and I hold his anxious, burning gaze for a moment, or maybe it's forever, but eventually my attention is drawn to the beautiful mouth, and the first time in 21 years, I want to be kissed. I want to feel his mouth on mine.